Hey there, mama friend, and welcome to the 5-Minute Mom podcast, where we'll talk about real life, real faith, real fast. For today's show notes or to get free Monday Mom devotionals, visit audrahaney.com. Hey friends, welcome back to the podcast. I'm so happy to be recording again after a week off. We had the stomach flu sweep through our family, so it's definitely that time of year. So I so miss connecting with you guys, and I'm happy to be back today. And this last weekend, I had an amazing opportunity to be at a retreat in North Carolina. And I've got to tell you, I was surrounded by the most inspiring women. Someone said these are women of substance, and I couldn't agree anymore. They were women who you may not know their names or even their organizations, but they were truly kingdom builders. And I left so refreshed, so reminded of who Jesus really is, and so thankful for the body of Christ. And it just made me realize that when we're not connected to the body, not only do we suffer spiritually, but the entire body suffers because we all have a purpose and unique gifts and callings to bring in order to build one another up. And I wanted to share today because it was a really important reminder of the importance of community and intentionally gathering with like-minded women. And as I think about this season of life that most of you are in, I know that building and nurturing that kind of community is really hard work. And it may even seem impossible right now, but I can't stress enough how much of a priority you need to make it, especially right now. It is way too easy as a young mom to start drowning in that role and way too easy to start feeling isolated. So here are a few tricks and tips that I've learned along the way and some ideas for finding community in this really unique time of life. So the first one is make sure your core group is life-giving and speaking life. This time of life is hard enough, so find women that point you to Jesus and make you feel strengthened and full when you leave them. It doesn't mean that you don't invite others in that think differently or have different beliefs than you, but your core group, the group that you share your heart with, your prayer requests with, your tribe, so to speak, needs to be solid and life-giving. So the second thing is be open to making new friends. So I don't think God ever wants us to write people out of our story, and please make time to bring friends into your fold that don't have children. But in your new season, it's a great time to step out of your comfort zone and embrace new friends that are in your same stage of life. And they can relate more fully to similar feeding, nap times, bedtime schedules, but also build relationships with moms a few steps ahead so you can ask them questions and advice. And the third thing is pray. Pray for solid life-giving friendships, even in the trickiness of this season. If you feel stuck or feel like you don't have the energy, the time, or the strength to make new friends, but you know you need a support system and inspiring women in your life, pray that God would place those women in your life. But after you pray, be sure to be obedient, to make the phone call, to set the play date, or accept the initially uncomfortable invitation that was extended to you. And my fourth piece of advice is drop the perfectionism. This is a time of life where things will not be perfect. Your house, your clothes, your makeup, maybe even your hosting skills as you juggle tiny humans. But invite women into your space and don't stress about it being perfect or your kids acting perfect or you looking perfect. Not only will you never get close to anyone as a mom if that's your standard, but also when you are real and raw and let other moms see you as you really are, it's disarming and they feel free to be themselves too. So in addition to these tips, I'm going to add some really practical ideas for how you can meet up with other women in this busy season of life on the 5-Minute Mom Facebook page today. So if you have some great ideas on how to build community too, would you please hop on there and share those? and we can all learn from each other. And it's a great way to build some online community and support as well. So that's the end of our 5 minutes. Please tune in again soon. If you want to learn more about me or sign up for the podcast newsletter or get a free devotional, visit audrahaney.com. And if you enjoyed this, would you please leave a quick review? Reviews are so important for podcasters, and it helps more moms find us, and it would be a great blessing.